Yes.
So, Karishma, what is the scoop?
What is the scoop? There I'm enjoying the success, and I'm getting a lot of calls from my family, friends, and industry. That's the scoop.
I have like watched you from क्योंकि सास भी कभी बहू थी time, and I've seen you, whether you were in the Big Boss, that Khatron Ki Khiladi we spoke, but I was just when I saw you playing Jagrati, I was like, why has someone not constantly cast her in characters like this? And how underrated is she? Did you also feel the same way?
I did, I also did, and I'm glad that people are also noticing this. But then sometimes I feel no point thinking about all of that and just like think about what God has given you right now. I understand, every actor goes through this journey that where was she? Why was she not tapped before? Karishma Tanna is a revolution. Industry took so much time to figure a great actress. All that things, actually is making me feel good. That chalo de raha hai, durust hai. Mila to say, a lot of people don't even get it, and I feel so bad for their talent. At least God gave me the opportunity to showcase, and I've done that. One बोलते हैं एक holistic circle, एक
हाँ.
acting का holistic circle मैंने ले लिया है, that at least I've got a good role which was so challenging. The role had so many layers. Hansel sir believed in me, put that confidence in me. Everything aligned for me. Imagine things would have not aligned only. I would have still not been able to show my talent. So I am seeing the positive side that at least I got the chance, and at least I got to be happy, and I'm genuinely happy.
Awesome. And also, as I was telling you, when this incident happened, I was in the newsroom, and you really didn't know who did it. इसने किया क्या इसने किया You kind of also humanized, as Jagruti, you humanized Jigna for all of us. So did you meet her? Did you read the book? Or was it you went with your gut when you were told, ये आपका character है, and Karishma Tanna, the woman, and the actor perceived this character the way she wanted to?
Yeah, so when I got the role, even I thought that I will meet the character, I will meet Jigna Vora, I would have to read the book, I have to maybe shadow her.
Yeah.
But all these things were not there. When I met Hansel's assistant, director's assistant, who was Ankur Pathak, who's also an ex-journalist, he said that the brief is that you're not meeting Jigna Vora, you're not shadowing anybody. As in, of course, I'm shadowing an ex crime reporter, but I'm not shadowing Jigna Bora. I'm not reading the book. Nothing. Of course, I did go online and I read what happened, what was the case. I read it, but I didn't read a lot of interviews of her and all that, because Hansel sir is like, you just, I give you the script. I trust you as an actor. I believe in you. I'm giving you a clear picture. I'm giving you a path. You make your journey. So I was like, okay. I mean, it initially I thought that, but I'm playing somebody. So don't you think I should be kind of meeting her at least, not copying her, but meeting her? No. He was so clear as a director that I don't want anybody to meet any of the real characters because it's all inspired. Of course, we've dramatized it, we've fictionalized it for the series. But having said that, we have not totally, we are inspired by the book Behind Bars in Baikila. If you read the book, the chapter starts with the jail. We've done like a complete research of what must have happened and all that, and of course we've done it for the series. But yeah, in fact, Jigna met us during the end of the shoot. We were shooting in Ghatkopar, and that's where she lives. And she got to know that we are shooting there, and she's like, I would love to meet the entire cast. And it was me, my Nana, Hansel sir, and few other characters, and that's about it. And that's when I met her for the first time in person. And Pooja, it was so surreal that here is one live character on, this is the story based on, this is the character, what I am playing in front of the camera. So it was very, I don't know, it was like surreal, very. That Jigna, Jagruti both are standing in front of each other. It was, you know, I have no words to express, but I felt good meeting her. She had a lot of courage. She had a lot of depth in her, a lot of emotions, a lot of hurt when I was speaking to her. And yeah, that's about it. And I shadowed a crime reporter, an ex-crime reporter. I had gone to the press club. I wanted to meet real journalist, be it entertainment world, crime reporter. I just met them. I just spoke to them. I was just understanding the body language, how they speak to a cop. I went to the real cop station also, spoke to cops there, and just kind of observed their body language. And I was just sitting that if I was a crime reporter, how am I supposed to crack an article?
And Karishma Ben जब आया था ना स्कूप का that we are launching the series and उस दिन आप नहीं थे हंसल सर के साथ जब मेरा इंटरव्यू था. I had people from the platform telling me Karishma Tanna is going to blow up after this. And then I got the screeners, and honestly, I'm not saying because I am meeting and speaking to you, you were absolutely riveting. And what I liked about the fact you were uninhibited. कभी-कभी वो होता है, एक judgment भी होता है. You're playing a character, you're somewhere in back of your mind, you're judging it, and that comes across in your thing. But I just felt that this is Jagruti because somewhere she was not Karishma Tanna for me. That Karishma Tanna who is the most athletic and who's just this awesome thing, she was not Karishma for me. So when you were doing it with judgment, ऐसा कुछ लगा, and you were just like, let me just get into it. Let me just become her. What if it had happened with me?
Yeah, so my biggest compliment was this only. From my friends and family. See, I understand getting the compliment from industry because you're not meeting everybody every day. So okay, they all know a perspective that Karishma is this glamorous girl. She's always a glam diva. Okay, hot. ये वो सब समझ में आता है. Few words and adjectives you give to a particular actor. I understand all of that. But how do I break that monotony? How do I get into the character where people forget Karishma Tanna and they see Jagruti Pathak, and that's what Hansal sir wanted. One thing I really like about that man is that he's like, my character is bigger than an actor.
Yeah.
And I wanted to prove that. I wanted Jagruti Pathak to take over. And then, of course, agar acha kiya maine, then I will get all the like the compliments and all that Karishma Tanna did it. But when you're watching it as an audience, I don't want you to see Karishma Tanna. I want you to get into Jagruti Pathak's journey. And when my mom says that, my husband says that, my mother-in-law, my family, my friends who know me for 20 years, they're like, we forgot who, this is not Karishma Tanna, this is Jagruti Pathak. That was the compliment which I was looking for, that people related to Jagruti Pathak's journey.
Yeah.
And Hansal sir wanted that, and I made sure that I give that to him because that man had so much confidence with me. He went against all odds to get me this role because he believed in his, instincts. He's like, मुझे बस instinct था कि, I want Karishma. And of course, Mukesh Chabra casted me, and they both spoke, and then they both made it happen for me, And because of them, I got to showcase my talent to the world because Netflix is an international app. I got to showcase that to the world, and it's still not sinking in. I don't know how to explain that to you, Pooja. It's still not sunk when people call me.
Abhi there'll be knocks on the door and you'll be signing. Hansal sir ने अभी की है ना अपनी deal. अभी आपकी भी होने वाली है. But वही, I always felt you were an underrated talent because even in that Kyunki Saas Bhi Kabhi Bahu Thi, what your character goes through, I was like, this girl is so strong. She is so strong. पर नागिन ऐसे कि कर क्या रहे हैं इसके साथ. पर एक मुझे बात बताओ, which is that one thing that has changed, जो आप इनके 15 साल में इनके mindset नहीं बदल पा रही थी.
As in?
You could not change the perception and the mindset in the last 15 years. You feel now you can just like sit pretty and say, dekh liya.
I think the revolution of OTT platform, because tab jab OTT nahi tha, you had TV and you had films. So TV mein ek limited jagah hi reh gayi thi. What more can I do? I've done almost everything. Daily soaps is not what my forte is. If you see my life, you'll not see me doing like a Saas Bahu drama.
Yeah.
In a Saas Bahu drama, I've done a character or I've done a guest appearance. But have I taken the entire Saas Bahu drama on my shoulder, my responsibility? I am the face? No. Because it's not me. If I'm doing a character, I need to know the end of the character. I can't keep going on for years. Ke ye role ye nibhati rahegi saalo saal tak. I can't do that. I need to know where my character starts and ends, That's how I'm made. So that's why there was nothing for me to give to TV. That's why I did reality shows where at least you're doing it for 2, 3 months and you're getting out of it. And you're taking experience, you're gaining a lot of, experience and people around you, meeting a lot of people and all that. उसके लिए मैंने वो किया. I finished reality shows. Now what for TV? Nothing. Films, when I wanted to do, there was a lot of struggle that you're a TV actor and all that. I'm like, okay, I still said I don't mind struggling. I will struggle. I am okay to struggle in my life. I have no problems. I mean, if I'm going through lows, I know I will have my highs. And I will only enjoy my highs if I'm facing the lows. So I was okay with that. That little dejection, little demotivated, anxiety, all these things you get, but it's a part and parcel of my industry. So I was okay, and at least I was mature enough to understand and fathom the fact. But I never lost hope. Then OTT came, and then I'm like, let me try here, because people who come from TV, who are done with TV and are struggling in films, I think OTT was the best platform for a lot of people to, show their acting talent. And I thought that I should just take a break from everything and just kind of understand what I want to do. And one thing I was very sure, I want to now show Karishma Tanna as an actor. बहुत हो गया ग्लैमर, बहुत हो गया ओके करिश्मा तन्ना डीवा ये वो ठीक है सबको पता चल गया है. आई वांट टू नाउ व्हाट इज माय बॉडी ऑफ वर्क. लॉट ऑफ शोज, लॉट ऑफ रियलिटी शोज, बट एक्टिंग कहाँ है अब. आई कांट हेल्प इट. आई एम नॉट द प्रोड्यूसर और अ डायरेक्टर टू से दैट अरे मैं बनाता हूँ करिश्मा के लिए. didn't happen. At least with OTT when it came, there were a lot of shows where they wanted talents and all that, and I gave my best to reach out to directors, producers. Then Guilty Mind happened, Hush Hush happened, all de-glam roles. So yeah, I'm saying Guilty Minds happened, Hush Hush happened. So I was enjoying this, that people are talking about my acting, and then I gave an audition for this show, Scoop. And when I gave the audition, I got 2 scenes and I had no idea what the platform is. I had no idea who's the director. Mukesh Chabra calls, matlab, I have to reach. I just love that man, and I love his vision. He called and I went, and that's when I got to know that this is for Hansel Mehta and this is for Netflix. And I was like, oh my God. So I had already messaged Hansel sir for Scam that, sir, I would love to work with you. I binged watched your show and I loved it. I messaged Pratik. I didn't know Pratik also. I still DM'd him. I am just made like that. If I like somebody's acting and their work, director, producer, actor, I just DM them or message them. I love appreciating people and acknowledging that you worked so hard, And when I got to know that I am auditioning for Hansel sir and Netflix, and it's a lead role, I froze. I was like, wow, this is like the best show I can ever get. And I started manifesting. I'm like, God, please give this to me. And then after a week, I got a call from Mukesh, and he's like, you're doing it. And I'm like, hello? And it just happened to me, and God just gave me this beautiful blessing in my lap. And he's like, go girl, live it.
No, and have you seen films? वो struggle कर रहे हैं, अब सब OTT पे आ गए हैं यार.
अब सब OTT पे आ रहे हैं.
बॉक्स ऑफिस की दाल नहीं गल रही है, सब आ जाओ OTT पे.
बट एक फिल्म का भी चार्म है, पूजा. आई थिंक फिल्म्स आर फिल्म्स. वो एक फिल्म स्टार्स का चार्म है.
तो है, मगर द थिंग इज वो फॉर्मूला को लेके बैठ गए हैं, saying जो कि हम आपको परोस के देंगे, आप तो खाओगे. So this is where your struggle came in handy, saying I will struggle, I'll do all sorts of things. And look where you are there. They are now struggling with box office numbers. And yes, everybody's on OTT. मुक्त हो गए वो box office से. Which they realized that they didn't need to reinvent. And I'm glad the star system got upended. They realized you're as good as bad as your last content. So, it's been leveled up. So I have a lot of fan questions for you. One has asked an experience you never want to re-experience.
Sorry, one?
Experience you would never want to re-experience again.
I have to watch my words. I mean, it's nothing where I would think and say ye wala hai. There were a lot of experiences which were not very pleasant, but nothing to be mentioned about, like wish I didn't do couple of shows where I was just there, or probably just didn't gain any experience as such, probably. But nothing like a big part of my life.
A project or a film that you rejected, now you wish you had not.
I didn't get any film project to refuse.
One has asked one thing that this industry has taught you, being part of this industry, whether it's TV, it's showbiz. This industry has taught you one biggest learning you've taken.
Chadte suraj ko salam. That's what I've learned.
And any instances where you felt you were treated differently after TV, now with OTT? Any instances that you felt?
I think people now people take me in a different light. I feel they take me more seriously. And the same person who I used to meet before, they were like, "Oh yeah, how are you?" and all that. Of course, they knew me as my brand, as Karishma. But now they see me with a lot of respect. They're like, "You were fab. Like, how the hell did you do it? What was your process?" So they see me. The conversations have changed now, which I'm liking it. I don't judge them for what they did before. I totally don't judge them. Maybe I would have been the same. That's how we all are.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And honestly, I tell you, जब interviews के list पे आ रहे थे, I said, I need Karishma Tanna on this. I need Karishma Tanna on this interview because, I mean, also another thing, what is the most difficult part of being an actor? What is the something biggest झूठ that people do not realize? एक तो वो सोचते हैं आप लोग सब पार्टी करते हो और आप एयरपोर्ट पे लेके सोते हो.
उल्टा है पूजा. We don't party. We don't like to drink. I mean, majority I would talk about. They are fitness freaks. They think a lot about their health. Be it today's Gen Z kids also, actors, they are too much into fitness and all that. So I don't think so we party. I don't think so we are some random people who, like to just step out and, party and all that. So we are not made that way.
Acha, what comes to your mind when one says Bollywood? First thing that comes to mind when you say Bollywood.
Mr. Bachchan. That's Bollywood for me.
Nepotism.
Nepotism, I think it's now overrated, I feel. See, nepotism, matlab, there are people from the industry. If I'm a star and I have my kids who want to come in my industry, I have my nephew who wants to be in this industry because the Masi is from this industry.
You will
yeah.
get contacts.
So why will I not help? And why will I not use my contacts? So if I have my child who wants to be an actor, big deal. That doesn't mean that people have stopped other people to come in this industry. And nahi, hum to sirf nepo kids ko hi lenge industry mein. I think it's very overrated. Abhi na audience bahut smart ho gayi hai. They will accept no matter if you are a nepo kid or you're not. If you are good, they will accept you. If you're not, people don't accept. Audiences become very smart.
Husband, what comes to mind?
My anchor.
Oh.
He is my partner in crime, my support system, my lifeline, everything.
You come across as a very practical person. Do you believe in things like love at first sight, hota hai kya nahi, or do you think it's just very overrated?
No. I don't believe in love at first sight. It doesn't happen to me at all. I'm very practical. I think I'm over practical.
Your life was a dish. What dish would you be?
If my life was a dish.
So kya dish would you?
I think lots, actually. Pizza, because I love pizza. I would say hard base or upar naram.
Have a pizza
and also
show.
colorful.
You have a pizza show yahan par. You must check it out where we do bengan pizza, we do nihari pizza. So.
Wow, I love pizza, Pooja. I can eat pizza, I think, at 3 a.m. also.
Wow, things are good. So what is Karishma Tanna not doing when she's not acting and when she's not on the set? How does she chill? I know she works out a lot. Yeah.
I play with my dog, my son, Coco. I listen to music. I don't. I mean, I'm not very addicted to book reading, but I go online and read a lot. I like learning new things, so that's what I do. I gain knowledge. That's what I do, and I be with my family and my friends. I like to be more real. I'm not in some world where I live in dreams and all that. I just um, be with my friends and enjoy today.
Awesome. So up next, kya? What is the scoop on Karishma Tanna? Jaldi batao.
बहुत सारे offers आ रहे हैं, but I have to like really now choose wisely. So I'm just like with my managers talking and going back and forth and all that. So very soon you'll know something.
Nothing tastes like success, and I'm glad it's complete.
Yeah.
Really glad.
Thank you, Pooja. And I'm tasting it and I'm loving it.
तो कभी-कभी जो कुछ लोगों ने जब ने ना बोला होता है और फिर करते हैं ना, then you feel like telling them, "Kuthe, where were you?"
But it's okay.
More power to you. So what you played Jugna now, which is another real life character that you are really intrigued and would want to play her, would want to like enact her on screen. Is there somebody in mind?
Oh yeah. As in who I want to act as, in who I want to portray or something. You're saying?
Any real life character, dead or alive, that you feel that would be nice.
I feel there's a lot of actresses who I would love to play. Rekha ma'am. I would love to play Smita Patil ma'am. I would love like something on these zones, or something on a fictional character, probably say a bipolar. Where I have like two ways of talking on behavior. Where I have to like show different layers of a character. I would love to do something challenging like that.
Awesome. Shah Rukh Khan says now all actors have multiple personality disorders anyways.
Yeah, they have. Yeah, they do. We have just made that way.
Pleasure speaking to you once again. Savor the success, and now waiting for the next one.
Yeah, very soon. Thank you. Bye.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.